Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of The Roots MIA. We are on episode 16. I'm your host, Jazz Royce, and I am here with the OG co-host, Mr. Smoke. Now, you guys are probably wondering this time, where's our guest for the week? Well,
I don't know. GPS don't be working sometimes. You know, people get lost on the road.
Yeah.
It's okay because at the end of the day, realign your life, get back on the road, and you get right.
Yeah, exactly. So we actually had a guest planned for this week's episode. We're not going to really disclose, but it didn't work out. Sorry, at last second.
GPS failed all of us, all parties involved.
Yeah, GPS failure. So since we're already here, we're already set up, we figured this would be a great time to have a nice recap episode because people haven't really seen the two original hosts since the second episode. Ever since then, we always had guests. Even if not, we'll have Steph on. Yeah. He's out of town, so it's really just the original host now of the show. Exactly. The Roots. This is the Roots. This is where it starts from.
This is just you and me. All right.
The direction of this episode we're going to take in is that we're going to just take a moment to just reflect on everything, on how it's been these last 15 episodes. It's been about 4 months now. We started at the beginning of October.
Yeah.
And now we're in the middle of February. Before we get into it, folks, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe. You guys have been doing it, and I love y'all for that. Hit the subscribe button.
Y'all killed it.
Leave a comment. Hit the likes. Oh, we're gonna get into that.
Yeah. Y'all killed it with that.
If you're listening on Apple, hit the 5-star rating. Hit the subscribe as well. If you're listening on Spotify, hit the follow. iHeart, same applies. Much love to you guys. Now, Smoke, let's talk about the last episode that we just had. Number 15.
Yes. Episode 15. That's been a very good episode. We had the reporter from CBS, right?
Yes,
CBS,
sir. Mr. Jonan.
Jonan came through. He's he's a little troll on Twitter. You guys know.
He's a huge troll, bro. Oh my god.
Great guy, funny guy. Awesome.
He stole that show, bro. That was his show.
No, I couldn't even ask questions. He asked questions himself.
I didn't even think of what to ask.
He interviewed himself, basically.
It was awesome.
It was the easiest episode I've ever done.
We just had to tag along with the jokes.
I wasn't even mad. I was just sitting there. I'm like, he's just running through all the stuff I want to ask.
It was amazing. Great job, Jonan.
That was a great guess. But no, besides that, it just had a great turning out. That turned out to be our highest viewed episode up to now.
Yes.
I think last time I checked, we were at 429.
429, 430.
So, shout out to everybody.
Everyone that tuned in. All of our new subscribers, all of our new followers, because that just grew in literally a weekend.
And that was all in one night.
Yeah. Let me tell you guys how this was. When the episode was about to drop, we were like, okay, we're going to see how this goes. Jonah was saying he's going to do numbers, and I believe him because he has a great active following and great energy to go with it. So we knew this was going to be a really good episode. And, our best episode at the time, it was...
the first one, no?
Yeah, the first one, our pilot episode, which is at 175 views.
Which usually most people's first videos.
For us, that's good because we had at the time we had 42 subscribers. And so our view count was spanning between about 50 to 60 viewers an episode, sometimes in the 70s, few times in the hundreds, that's really good.
That's really good.
The ones that are actually subscribed to us, they're actually tuned in. And, when Jonan's episode was going to drop, I was predicting personally about a solid 120 views, 150 if we're lucky, 200, God willing, but that'll be
I felt like it was going to be a 200 episode for sure. It just had the energy. And it was this is episode 15.
This is 16.
16, right? So it was episode 15. So that was 15 is a good number. I know for me.
It was crazy. The turnout was insane. Our followers. And the first night, I think it was about by the third hour of the video being out.
I remember you were hysterical over the group chat.
Our views were piling up. Literally, bro. I would refresh the page literally every 5 minutes. I was on Xbox with everybody, and we're just playing. And every time during intermission, after 5-6 minutes, I'll pause, go on YouTube, go refresh the page, check the analytics. I'm like, we went up another 25 views just now. We're going up a view a minute. And man, by the end of that night, we hit 200 solid views compared to our usual 50 to 60. I mean, usually on the first night of a video drop, we usually get to 25 views, 30, 40 views if it's a really good episode, 40.
Yeah, never 100.
We hit 200 on the first night. That was insane.
That was very good.
We were at like almost 20. We were at like 17 or 18 likes already. Our subscribers went up. We had already hit 50 subscribers. The Twitter was getting retweets and favorites because Jonan posted it.
Yes.
Our Instagram followers went up. At least, I think it was by 18 followers within that 24-hour span. It was insane, man. Insane.
It's a great episode. I like it.
Thank you guys for that all tuned in.
Nothing but love to all the everybody, all the support.
Everybody that's watching right now that came from that last episode, the ones that, because I've gotten DMs of people hitting us up like wanting to be guests on the show.
Yeah.
I took notice, like I told you guys in the DMs, we'll be reaching out.
You'll be reached out to.
And we'll be, yes. And please follow the GPS properly.
I can't defend what the GPS takes you. All right.
Yeah.
I can only drop.
But you can always call us if you're lost. Because
again, though, it's fine.
Yeah,
Technology
it
fails
happens.
everybody.
Yeah, it happens. It's Kendall. But anyway, yeah.
So what's up, man? How you doing? How's your mental health? Everything's been a good week. It's been a good week.
It's been terrible, bro.
Terrible.
I can't fucking live properly. No, I'm playing. It's been really good, dude. It's been really good. Especially starting the week off with dropping that episode. My week was off on a high.
I'm about to say, like, how you
started off on a bad week? No, I'm clowning.
Okay,
but no, it's been great because of that.
Scared me. I had to take my phone.
It's keeping me.
Thought you was about to like throw shit at me.
It's been awesome, dude. I love it. How about yours?
Good. I went to the dentist this morning. Unfortunately, I got one cavity.
Oh,
candy. Gotta stop eating candy now. Cavity's that bitch. But hey, other than that, it's been a great week.
And that's good. Yeah,
it's been a great week.
Great.
Mental health is A100.
Exactly.
Oh, you gotta keep it A100.
That's how it has to be. Exactly. It's the cool down show. So for those that aren't in good mental health, tune into the show because we'll get you guys feeling
background
good.
music.
Yeah, exactly.
Chatter.
Play us in the background. Loosen yourself up. Yeah. So man, that last episode was crazy, but we came a long way. We started shooting the first 2 episodes in your room with the New York background.
I miss that
with the beginner audio quality.
Everything beginner.
The Rode mic from the Canons.
Yeah. No, that was seems very far away from like now looking back.
Yeah,
but where we are now,
it's a big step up. It's freaking crazy.
And I'm excited. They don't know. We know. We have so many things planned in the future coming.
Yeah,
and we just hope to just continue building on it, and just the wave that just keeps building and building and building. Like, yo, the tsunami's coming.
And just having the brand grow and this is just a decade of brand awareness and brand building, pretty much.
No, this is not only that. This decade is honestly for people of our age group. Like, you're 96, I'm 95. People of our age group there. Like, I believe this is the decade now where we really need to shine. Like, this is our decade to shine.
Yeah,
a lot
absolutely.
of us, this is our adult decade, basically.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, there's no play around no more now.
No more teen.
Like, nobody's a teenager.
Towards their mid-20s.
All of us are drinking now. We're all 21.
Yep, you're right.
That's how to hide it. But no. I'm getting coronavirus. No. Now that I brought that up, did you saw what happened in the Everglades port?
Oh God, bro! I was looking at the article. I said, "Tell me to talk about." There's another place around the U.S. called Everglades besides South Florida.
You let me know what other place has an Everglades.
Besides in Miami, tell me there's another.
Nope. It was a cruise liner. It was Princess something. I forgot the name already. But there was like 400 passengers all infected with not the coronavirus, but it's a different virus.
I saw it, and they had like vomiting and diarrhea. And Jesus, imagine that for Valentine's Day.
The day before.
Jesus,
we're doing this on a Thursday.
On a cruise,
not just being held on a cruise ship after being at sea for 7 days, and now you're just like, you can't go home.
That's horrible, bro. With that type of at least you get to spend, real personal quality time with your spouse.
That's not the quality time I'm looking for. They're just both on the toilet, just shitting, just chilling. Hey, babe, how you doing? Yeah, just shitting. Oh shit,
you shitting me right now?
No, all right. The puns will be flying around. You got to be shitting me.
Oh no.
Nah, but that's crazy. Hopefully that's under control. Seems like there's just a lot of viruses lately.
It's a weird start to the year. I don't know what's going on. Just steering clear from it. Avoiding staying prayed up.
Yeah,
protecting my immune system spiritually. Protecting my immune system.
2,000 grams of freaking vitamin C. And
shit. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, bro. You need that.
Orange juice.
Vitamin Z, vitamin the alphabet. So whole 20, there's 26 letters in the alphabet, right? Well, all of those letters as vitamins. We need that to protect us from all those diseases.
I'm gonna work like that. Here's the Z. Take it. I've never heard of Z. You give me something named Z, I'm not taking
Z.
it. Why'd you just eat it like it was like some like popcorn or something?
No. Oh, sorry.
Oh yes, I gotta introduce these. I don't have flags. We like to throw flags on this show for whenever Jeffrey likes to act a little wild. So we got a button now. No. So yeah, you already know. Say some dumb shit. Act out of line. No.
Oh no, bro. Oh no. But we've had some interesting guests on this show so far. We've had some a little dullers.
We've had lows. We've had highs.
Yeah, we've had highs.
It's a hit and miss type of thing. Not everybody's gonna agree with everybody's view on things. Mm-hmm. You feel me? That's one thing also I've noticed with the ways. Some people don't come with the best topics. That's fine. That's where we come in. But
some people are camera shy.
Yeah, a lot of people are camera shy. I've learned that. A lot of people like they'll big it up in the text. They'll be like, "Yo, nah."
Yeah. And in reality, it's
shit. As soon as we sit down and we say, "Oh, yo, the cameras are recording," different person. Just no. What I have to do.
Scared to laugh. Hello.
Yeah, look around. Oh, they're laughing.
Yeah. Come on, we're not the Roots. We don't clown our guests. We big up our guests, but we don't clown them too, right? No, we're not the Roots. We don't clown.
You have to be able to be clowned on. I couldn't be friends with someone who can't be clowned on.
Yeah, exactly.
Relax.
Exactly. Yeah, but we've had some good ones, man. Should we go through our list and give our input on what we thought of each episode? Since we actually
do you have the list? Because I can't.
I can pull it up in the analytics.
Analytics?
Yes, sir. I pull it up.
The stats up.
I'll pull it up.
The stats.
So our very first guest was episode 3, Sunny Autumn. We had that man, Mr. Evan Lewis, on the show. Our very first guest, man. He actually opened up his place to us to shoot it there in his new house, in his living room. Yes. Yeah, that was awesome, and dude.
Honestly,
we had a great combo with Evan too.
Great combo. No.
He's great to bounce things off with. Pause, like, bouncing like. Like
you're fumbling. Pick it up. Come on, let's go.
You know what? Let me put it on the duffel bag. Like bouncing off jokes and things like that. That's what I meant. Yeah,
Evan is always a great guy. He's a great character.
And we have a lot of history with him too.
Yes.
Pause.
I've known him since 2nd grade. I've known him I've known him
since not 2nd grade. It was a grade.
It was a grade with a number.
It was a grade with a number. I don't remember the grade. Evan, I'm sorry, man.
But nah, it was great. A lot of people don't know is he's into he's like what is it called? Like a person who flips houses.
He does, yeah.
That type of
construction. He's into all that.
He's in construction. He remodeled the house we were in. He remodeled that whole house. Guys.
Everything was from him. Built like.
No, and have you seen the progress since when we were there?
Yeah. I keep his stories, man. It's nice, dude. Great. It's nice, bro. He's on his hustle. Listen,
that's a great hustle. So shout out to him. And I hope he continues because
that was
just the way that the house looks. I'm telling you, he has the mind for it.
I'm telling you, all them years of playing Minecraft, Evan, it's been paying off, man. You've been seeing it now in person.
All those years of building little houses.
Evan can help me build the jazzy estate in Doral with the big J's, the diamond encrusted J
Your house
in the front
lawn. Your house is going to be so annoying to pull up to in the future. That's why I pray you never get that amount of money, bro. You would be the one to buy the Georgia-sized crib with 1,000 acres, all right? And then I have to drive maybe 10 minutes just to get to the driveway. You already know there's mad sculptures of him everywhere. That's literally some shit you would do. You'd recreate the one with the thinking man, but it's you. Hey, he has a gold link chain on and everything. I already know you. I know your style, bro.
The entire 10-minute drive is just sculptures.
Yes, it's just sculptures.
It's just me from different angles.
No. And then the last 4 minutes, it's no more sculptures. It's just letters at this point. J. A Z Y.
And the front entrance estates.
You would just have Gates Estates?
Yeah, looking like Vice City cursive writing with pink lights on the bottom, shining up at the words.
I'm never pulling up to your crib.
That'd be awesome, dude. I'm pulling up to your crib. So Evan, there you go. You got a future project. You got
to build this crib. You need multiple J's and multiple J's and statues.
It got to be jazz. It got to be arrogant. And if I'm married at that time, Hopefully my wife lets me live out my dreams, man. Get away, mosquito. Sorry. So yeah, hopefully she lets me live out my dreams. I don't like mosquitoes, man. I'm
fucking nuts, man. Stop.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, man.
So that was a good episode.
That was great.
So number 2 then.
Let me see our next guest after, because let's see. All right, it was episode 6 was our next guest.
Oh, we went Melanie. After that for a while?
Well, we went you, me, and Stefan for 4 and 5. And then Miss Melanie Marie Fitz for episode 6, man. Stories. Yo. Yes. She was awesome.
No, she was
awesome. As our first female guest on the show, too. We didn't really know what to expect. Because, you know, there's...
I thought she was a fitness person, so I was just like, oh, this is just going to be all about just like health and just...
Yeah, I'm not the healthiest. I like to work out, but I'm not the healthiest in my eating and all that. Yeah, we like to live life as well.
I like to indulge. We
like to indulge, you know, from time to time. And don't be all. You do. I see you out there looking with the goddamn tacos in your hand and the burger in the other hand. I see you. You're not alone. they know who they are. I don't know if they know who they are.
They don't know, but I see that you're pointing at an owl.
Wow, there's a picture of an owl there. Okay. So Melanie as a guest, man. Great. Freaking great, dude. Great debut into letting females be guests on the show. That was freaking awesome. She held it down.
I would actually like to bring her back because I feel like we were still like...
There was a lot more to talk about with her, bro.
Like, I feel like we left a lot off the table.
And mind you, that episode was... Just looking at the timestamp. Oh, you know what? All right, because that was back when we were still cutting the video shorter than the audio.
Yeah, we're still doing short.
So let me see the exact length of this shit.
Because I remember we were doing that for a while. We were like, our videos were longer than the audios.
So Melanie's episode was 2 hours long in total.
Jeez.
And we still have more stuff to talk about.
So yeah, we cut it short.
Yeah, man. We gotta do a part 2 of that. Either she comes. Well, since she drove an hour away because she lived in like north, like way up in Broward, and she drove an hour and so to get down here just to be on the show, and She followed the GPS.
That means a lot.
Yeah.
She followed the GPS. Listen, the GPS fails people sometimes, man. Bro, it happens. It happens.
Take me a little minute.
Garmin is not the best, bro. Don't believe those commercials.
Yeah, exactly. But that was some work she put in to come down here, and she showed up on time and nailed the episode. Her energy was great.
Wasn't shy at all.
Yeah, like the topics, she was with it like from the very beginning, from talking about Thanksgiving. She was on it and cracking jokes already, teaching us about funny shit. Got into the ghost stories, got into her story. It was just an awesome episode. I was thinking next time that we have her on an episode, we should do the trip up to where she's at to return the favor.
Okay.
Scenes? That'd be cool. That'd be cool. But I'll take some time. I know she's a busy person.
That'd be real cool. It's best to be busy.
That'd be cool. Maybe like a landmark episode. We do that again. That'd be awesome. What do you think, Henry?
Yes.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, fuck you.
He said what? All right, man. So shout out to you, Melanie. Thank you for that. That actually did really good too. That episode was our
that was like the third.
At the time, that was our second highest viewed episode besides the pod. I got 154 views. That was really nice.
Shout out to her, hope everything's well.
Yeah, shout out to her completely. Then after Melanie was episode 7, where we introduced Getchin to the show. Now, folks, we're going to have to tell you the backstory behind getting Getchin on the show. Because people don't know the backstory behind this. They just see what they see when the camera rolling. They don't see the whole...
My plan initially with Getchin was to bring him onto the show and see if he can run with us as a host. I wanted to be more of like a comedic because he is a comedian.
Kind of like what Stefan became for the show.
Yeah, well, I mean, Stefan really just be sitting there. He doesn't really say anything. Fuck Stefan if you see this episode.
Stefan, you the man, dog. I miss you, man.
No, we miss you, though. I hope everything's well.
This one's for you, Stefan. This one's for you.
No!
Damn, all right. It's not for you. I'm sorry,
I don't know why you...
I thought it was the right time to do it.
Do what? Lick yourself like a cat?
Yeah. You got to treat yourself accordingly. Call it proper hygiene. So,
Getchin.
Getchin. Okay, Getchin.
We were trying to get him as a host. I wanted to see if he could be our third wheel. It's not that he did bad. I guess his way of being a comedian is better on stage.
He's very camera shy.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, not really camera shy.
Because he performs in front of an audience.
Too self-conscious about how he comes across to people. Like, he cares too much about how he comes across to people.
Thinks too much.
Things too much, exactly. Versus us, we're just, hey, this is us. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Like us or don't like us, we still gonna be alive at the end of the day. You know what I mean? That's our attitude. And his is more like, if I say this, will they think of me like this? Will they get offended like that?
Okay, yeah. You can't really podcast like that.
Exactly. Because you're gonna be
do have it to a limit though.
Yeah, of course, to a limit. But like not where you're tiptoeing on hot coal.
Yeah,
you know
he's like tiptoeing like on a landmine or some shit.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. It's
good,
just,
bro. It's not like that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know, but he came out.
He came out to 2 episodes in a row, no?
Yeah. 2 episodes in a row. It was cool. It's for him to touch base on what it's like to be on stage. And actually now he brought me up on stage for those that haven't been keeping up.
That's right.
And I love it. It's like my little 30 seconds to open him up. Just to open for him on stage, but I love it, man. I feel really.
You liked it? You enjoyed it?
Yeah, I'll admit, I get very I get antsy before going on stage because it's just the thought of like, oh shit, I gotta be in front of all these people and shit.
All these people staring at me.
Yeah, guys, I don't plan what I say at all. Especially when I go on stage, I have nothing thought of in my head. I literally walk up on stage to the microphone and let all the words come to me and just hope that I add my pizzazz and people buy it.
The jazz.
Yeah, add the jazz and they buy it, and it works. You know, but in the beginning, it's like, you know, you're very like, okay, but then as soon as they say the name, all right, and Jazz Royce, it's like boom, bolts of energy. Adrenaline. It's like someone has put a needle of freaking 5 hour energy. Yeah.
5 hour energy.
Yeah, 5 hour energy shot. Just all right, folks. Yeah, it's great, dude. It's great. So, you know, back to Getchin. Shout out to Getchin for giving that opportunity for that. It's going to be more of that.
Well, he'll be back on the show. We'll bring him back.
Yeah, we'll bring him back.
Most of these guests are going to always be brought back. I would like to touch base and see where people have
since the last time. That's
I like to see if the progress.
Yeah.
If the progress is big, that's awesome.
Combo,
Big up and bring it up and talk about
it.
Or
the regress. Because if so, we can help them after roasting them.
Regression is never really bad. Of course, it looks bad, but it depends what you do with the regression, because the regression is always it's for you to spring up.
If they willingly regress, then we can roast them, and then we help them get back on the right track after, you know.
Roast them.
Tough love, baby. Tough love. But it's funny because the Genshin episode, we left everything in there.
Yeah. Everything was there. There was nothing to cut out.
And he wanted us to cut a lot. In fact, he wanted us to redo the episode.
I do remember that. At the end of the episode, we had to cut cameras. The cameras were off. So we're already talking. We're talking our shit off camera. Blah, 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 blah. He's like, yo, can we redo the whole episode again?
We're like, bro, what?
What do you mean redo the whole episode?
We just sat there for an hour plus. You're going to tell us to redo the whole episode? You don't redo a podcast.
Yeah, that's never been heard of.
Everyone that's going to be a guest on the show or that has been a guest, you already know. And I explained it to everybody before we start shooting. With this podcast, is very unfiltered. You see, we're pouring shots out right now.
Okay.
We're pouring shots out while I'm saying this story. So let me just, these podcasts, we're on little drink champs.
The idea on camera. I'm gonna save it, but we're gonna make a segment on some shit. I don't know, because you know how they have the hot wings.
Oh, let's talk it off camera. I see exactly where you're going with this. I see where you're going with this.
So we'll talk it off camera. My bad. I'm not saying that you guys are willingly trying to steal my ideas and shit, but you know.
No, it's just you need a little suspense sometimes to keep things interesting.
Just know we have plans.
All right, cheers, amigo.
Cheers.
Before we continue with this. Ay, caramba.
Oh shit! That guy, do you speak Spanish now?
Woo. Okay.
I handle my liquor. You good?
Yeah, that was a gulp. He should have swallowed a bit. That was a gulp. Okay. Where are we at? We were at Genshin, right?
Yes.
And okay, so what I always tell the guests, I say, listen, we don't plan what we're gonna say. Everything is as is. If you say something that you don't like, it's gonna be on there.
Yeah.
Because we feel like with our audience, we got to be real.
You have to be raw and realistic and
not
fake or anything, like not hold your tongue back. Speak your mind.
Be transparent.
Yeah,
and so that's how it is. Unfiltered. Like in our description, it says we're an unfiltered podcast, giving our unfiltered perspective on Miami, and that's what we do. So when you're on the show, you got to be kind of
Open-minded.
Yeah, have a very open personality and just
like,
know that things
you can have an opinion,
direction.
but be very open-minded to somebody else's opinion.
And how aggressive they get with their opinions.
That's the funniest part.
Yeah, exactly.
I like to see the reaction to the opinion.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, so this is what presses the button.
Exactly. Right. So that was a recap on having Getchin on the show. That was
the 2 episodes. I believe one of them we had a guest with him, no?
Yeah, that's going into the next episode. Actually, that's episode 8, Point Blank, featuring Asia. Yes. The Winwood girl, though. Yes. Do you eat ass or suck toes?
Oh yeah, that interesting ass question.
So how
the bedroom stays in the bedroom.
So with this recap, how do we start with this?
It was an interesting episode. I think that was the one episode where I kept looking at Getchin, and Getchin was just like, "That's my blood, though, man. It's all love." But I remember looking at him most of the time, just like,
I'm not gonna lie, that girl, she came crazy.
No, she came with the spice.
She was our wildest female guest. In that sense, she came crazy.
Yeah, the ones that be more open with the topics. And
very open off the rip. And I could not argue because, God damn it, I made a very spicy episode. And that's what we wanted. That's what we expected.
That's what you want. You little spicy ass little.
Exactly. So shout outs to you, Asia. That was a really good episode as well. You definitely came with the heat and were not afraid to just put it out on the table, especially when we didn't expect it. And that's great because that means we saw our raw reactions and the audience got to see it as well. So kudos to you on that. You know, you asked some she brought up some weird ass points too about remember the dudes and stepping on the necks and all this watch the episode, folks. If you really want to get your head twisted on how some guys be in the DMs in Miami and the shit that they're willing to do.
Honestly, I don't even say Miami. That's just worldwide at this point.
Yeah, worldwide.
Everybody's curry when it comes to the DMs. Watch
episode 8, Point Blank. And the reason why the episode was named Point Blank is because all the facts that she was saying really hit us point blank because we did not see that shit coming.
Yeah.
So kudos to her. Now,
can't come at me with the spicy shit.
Facts. Well, unexpected. It's wilding. That was wilding. Next, we got the next guest, and this was a personal favorite of mine, a really personal favorite, man, to have this happen. Austin, episode 9, Opposing the Norm. That was a tough episode. In our plays on Apple, that got our highest. Well, this is the last episode with Jonas, the highest plays, but that's now the second highest. That
was a really good one. He came very open-minded.
Very. Austin, you are the man when it comes to hosting things, when it comes to making points, opening minds,
just his mindset,
prying into new perspectives. Austin, you are the GOAT of GOATs for that. Man, our heads were left twisted. I felt tired after the episode because of how much brain energy was used to really keep up with his topics.
Yeah, there was. I
was sleepy. It was some real talk that he was doing, and every time that he said something, he would find a way to go against it in a very challenging perspective that makes you stop and say, "Shit, yeah." But he was great at it. It was like, man,
I'm learning how to play devil advocate. I feel like I need to do that more often. It's fun.
Austin really got it, man. He got the juice with that. And we have a show that he wants to work on with us as well. It's actually related towards mental health. And when I last talked to him, he's trying to get a room at FIU for us to shoot at. I talked to him just last week.
Mental health is such a great topic to talk on that a lot of people are afraid.
Because we mentioned it a while back in the last episode, but it's just the locations have been hard. So, let Austin know, because he wanted to know if we were still down. Like, Austin, we are definitely still down, man. We're down. You're the man, Austin. You are the man. He is great, bro. He is great.
Potential.
He is the man, bro. Like, I got nothing bad to say about Austin, bro. He's just awesome, dude.
He's in a good energy, good mindset.
He's just a good person, dude. He's just one of those.
He knows where he's going.
One of those sparkly people that God put on this earth. That's Austin.
That's a good way to say it. Yeah.
Those sparkly people, the little
he's one of those people you're like, I don't know how you're so good in the world that's so evil now.
But he pulled it off, man. So kudos to you, Austin. That was great, and you're gonna be seeing us do a lot of work with him in the future, folks.
So stay tuned.
Ooh, let's see our next guest. El Delfin. Part one.
El Delfin.
There were 2 for yup. So we had this next guest, Ash the Blonde. Episode 11.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
She's cool.
In fact, looking at the That was actually our longest episode. It was the one with her.
Yeah?
2
Austin's
hours.
wasn't longer?
Good point. Let me see. Because we did cut his video short, but I don't know if it was as long as Ash's episode. Let's see. Now, like all these. Oh, no. Austin was 2 hours and 5 minutes, and with Ash was 2 hours and 17 minutes. That was our longest episode that we had.
I didn't even know it was 2 hours and 17 minutes. It was a good conversation.
It didn't
feel like 2 hours and 17 minutes.
Yeah. She's like a very down to. She's not the spicy type.
She's not the normal.
But
I'm not gonna say airheaded Miami girl because that's just,
she's not a basic Miami girl.
No,
she's not.
Like her head's
she's
on
someone
her
that
shoulders,
actually like fits like with the clique with our little group.
She goes against the grain a little bit. She goes against the grain, like the typical like girl
exactly. And those are the types that are like, that's lit. You feel me?
Those are gems in the
exactly. I think that's why the episode went on for so long, because there's a lot of things that we could all relate to with her in terms of like kind of standing out from the usual stereotypical people that are in this city. No offense to the typical people that are in this city. I love it too. You know, we don't want to get Jonah back in and talk about the least BMWs and then we ain't gonna get back into that. That's gonna come later.
Yeah, that guy it's all jokes.
That's good. We gonna get to that.
You can't hate. You know who you are. Like you know who you are. Yo. If you take offense to it, then like like I don't know what to tell you. It's your least mom's car, bro. What do you want me to tell you?
We about to get to that. But man, I thought it was really cool. I thought it was really cool that, that she was so down to earth off rip.
Yeah.
And just flowed. I think she flowed the best with our group. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Almost like somebody that's like been around the group for years. Even though
she was so good, we brought her back for episode 2.
Yeah, for a second episode. Exactly. So shout out to you, Ash. I know you're listening. Exactly. Stay on your grind.
Get on your YouTube grind. We talked about it.
You gotta go on your YouTube. I'm gonna talk to her about it. You gotta get on that shit.
Sooner than later. Like you gotta do it.
The longer you wait, the longer success you're gonna take.
Anybody out there that's like on something that's pending, do it.
It's best to just don't wait. Don't think. Yeah. Just do.
Like
think enough to have a decent idea and then make it great while you're doing it. Don't think of a great idea and then start, because it's never gonna be great.
I lived most of my life with Cuban timing, so everything is just very exaggerated late and everything. And I've learned, like, you know what? It's just better to just get things done. Don't even wait it. Don't even be like, next week. I'll do it another time. Or come up with excuses that you just know that yourself would agree to, and you just psych yourself out of what you're supposed to be doing. Exactly. Just do it. Stick to it. Honestly, and just give anything you're doing at least a year's time. And if it's at the end of the year, then revalue it, look back at it, look at everything. If you don't feel like it's progressing or going anywhere, then you can go ahead and scrap it, I guess. Yeah, and then bounce off that idea into an even more developed idea using the experience that you gained from that failed attempt at whatever you were trying to start. For anybody that's trying to start anything, So that was good. That was really good. Now, going into our next guest after Ash came, episode 12. Who's 12? Yes. Episode 12. That was like the first episode where, like, the topics I was opposite of. Yeah. So I guess I'll start this one. Episode 12, titled Out the Bag. Yeah. It's featuring Lexi, T-Rex, and the basis about that episode from what we originally intended for it to be. We're way off from what it actually was. Way off. We were right field. She went left field. Exactly. Like, oh, fuck. All right. Let's dive deeper. Yeah. Originally, she had contacted us, and she was telling, and what we were told was that she disagreed with a lot of, not a lot of, but she disagreed with things that we said. Yeah, and would like in our earlier episode in person. Mm-hmm. So being us, we were like. Because we looked at our first episode, we said a lot of shit about women in the beginning, bro. Hey, when we started the show, we had so much shit to get off our chest. We just had to get it off our chest. We sounded like we were both just coming off some like hurt-ass relationships or something. We had to get it off our chest. That's why now it's off our chest, so we were smooth and we could just bounce and flow. No, I actually looked at the episode and actually have women on the show and still have it flow good. It's not even that. Just after those episodes, like, people pull these side like, yo, Smoke. You were bugging, bro. Relax. Like, you need to chill out. Like, I'm not saying what you said was wrong, but chill. Sometimes you gotta. Sometimes, hey, But so we thought
all of us, even our director, we all thought that she definitely has some shit to say about what we said. And we're with it. This is the roots, baby. We are with all the smoke. His name is Smoke too, for those that are just watching.
If you didn't know.
Yeah. And so we didn't know what to expect. I was hyping it up to people that were I'm like, episode 12, look out for that shit, bro. This is gonna be some shit. This one we're fucking called out on. This girl hit our director up saying she was watching the show. She had shit that she disagreed with, and our director said he was originally like, just respond in the comment and then see what you have a problem with or what you want to know, and we'll answer. Her response was exactly, I remember seeing, he showed me the message. I remember exactly where this said, no, I'd rather do it in person because I have no fear, right? I don't have fear. Something about it, she has no fear. She hasn't, I remember seeing there's no fear. Those are the two words.
I just know that I was expecting like the really spicy shit. So the things that she countered us on was our topics of Earth not being round,
bro,
it being flat. Look, I'm not gonna try to.
This is not no conspiracy episode.
Yeah, no.
Or show. We don't care about conspiracies. We care about reality. We care about tangible things that are happening.
I'm personally not big on conspiracies, especially stuff like flat Earth. I'm sorry, flat Earth really stuff. Care about again, this is the last time I want to even talk about it because I don't even want to be known as this podcast.
We are not, dude. We can care less. We're just addressing it because it's a reflection episode.
Earth is not flat. If it was flat, you would fall off the fucking point somewhere. Fuck the same Pac-Man. You're not gonna fucking fly off one edge and then pop up in the other.
And I was looking back to where we talked about flat. We weren't talking about flat Earth. We were making fun of B.O.B.
when he lost it.
When he lost his shit, and we were making fun of that, giving our reaction to him losing his shit. And we just happened to say, "Oh, B.O.B. he did believe in flat Earth as well," and just that. It wasn't supposed to be no damn topic. We thought she was coming with the smoke.
It is what it is. No, her topics that she came to debate with us. They weren't what I was expecting. Her story, though, itself, very interesting.
She had a good story.
Spending 10 years in Japan and stuff like that.
That's some shit.
And I believe there was 2 kids over there too as well, right?
Right?
2, right? 2 kids.
Yeah.
Japan. That's across the world. You're not in your country anymore.
You were interested with the Japan shit. You can't somehow decide like, yo, let her tell her story. So where'd you live in Japan?
I love Japan. I love Japan's culture. I love their society. I'm very interested by it. It's just such a weird, group over there. They're just very weird, but I'm so interested by it. There's the weird ass people, but I'm interested. I'm here to learn.
If the samurais are still alive,
food though. I'm sorry, bro.
I would just not the. Well, I eat Chinese food too. But
I'm staying away from Asia. I'm sorry. No offense. All right, I'm gonna stay away for a year. I'm gonna let shit cool down because right now y'all are hot right now, and I'm not speaking hot in a good way at all. y'all are hot right now over there, and I'm not. You hot as a country when your own country's like, nah, you can't fly out of our country, bro. Go back home.
Or go back home to your country.
Bro, they built a hospital in 10 days over there. But look, all right, let's get off of that. Let's get off of that. Flat Earth doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And if you want to fight me on it, hit up my DMs, I guess.
Yeah. Just don't hit up the show to fight it because we're not a conspiracy podcast.
At all.
We never will be. Very tangible.
We don't bring up politics. We don't bring up conspiracies. We don't bring up religion.
Yeah. It's just not our thing. I'm a spiritual guy. I thank God all every day and night. But that's not the theme of the show.
No. Entertainment podcast, and we're gonna keep doing
exactly. So we're the feel good podcast. Let's see what we get. Oh, man, we had Adrian Alfonso. I think it was which episode was he? Episode 13, Authentic Reflections. Because boy, did we have some reflections with Adrian, man.
Yo, he grew up as a man.
He really did, man. We haven't seen Adrian since high school. We finished high school in 2014.
14.
About to be 6 years ago. And we haven't seen Adrian since then. Adrian was Adrian was the 4th guy in our group pretty much, for those that don't know. Before it came down to a trio. Adrian was our 4th guy.
Yeah, at lunch. He would always post with us.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, bro. I'm still tripping over 6 years of flown already. Time flies.
Yeah, exactly.
Time flies.
Exactly. I really like having Adrian on the show because his attitude is very monotone but chill. It's chill.
It's chill.
But it's still. But
he's very serious.
Knows how to make his points.
Yeah.
When he's not too chill and just go with the flow. He knows when to what. He knows when to step in and like budge. He knows when to budge you when he need to be budged. That's what I like about Agent.
Especially just the way he's been carrying himself. He said basically after he graduated, works 3 jobs, moves in by himself now.
Has a house now. Yeah.
He's supporting himself fully on.
Yeah. Yep.
A lot of young people I know in Miami, like I'm one of those two, can say like, yo, I can't support the household by myself right now.
I'm lucky to support paying my car off.
You feel me?
With the insurance.
And it's not just you. That's a lot of us. And that's just sadly the economic society we live in right now.
Exactly.
Especially in Miami, it's hard to get a job, and then get alone a job that's good enough paying for you to move out and get it. Like, yo, an apartment down here, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom is like $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
That's
just
wild
about
compared to other places.
That's true.
It's insane, but it's Miami.
It is what it is, man. But Agent, it was really nice having you on the show. We touched base on a lot of things, especially in high school. Yeah. We got to touch base on the roots of what got us started into doing content creation from the get-go. Because he was there. For guys that don't know, Agent was there. Our very first YouTube video, Agent was around. Agent was around. He was a very original pioneer of this shit. So for him to even give his feedback and see what this all turned into, because when we started that was about 9 years ago. That was 2011.
Wow, man.
9
That's
years
when I
ago.
first met you guys.
Yeah, exactly. So then for him to be gone for that long and to come back and see from 2012, 11, 12, 13 to 2020, and for him to see what this all turned into.
What the group's been up to.
Exactly. It was great. It was really great to touch base. It was a great reunion. Exactly. That's what it should have been called, Authentic Reunion. That should have been the episode name.
We're working on our title names.
Yeah, exactly. And then let's see, episode 14, we brought back Ash for part 2.
Delphine part 2.
The Delphine part 2. And then, so we already touched base on that. Episode 15, our last guest, Jonan. Jonan, bro. Yo, now, Jonan has been wanting to be on The Roots since before we even began shooting the first episode.
Back when we were really just on our NQ stuff.
Exactly. And yeah, we would see Jonan at the gym all the time, and he'll always ask and be like, bro, dude, get me on that show, man. When you're done, I'm ready. I got shit to talk about.
He was always saying that. He
had shit to talk about.
He stole the show.
Yeah, he took the show.
Any of our viewers, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Like I'm telling you, he literally just ran off with the show. The guy literally interviewed himself.
Off on the show twice. Yeah, he really ran.
The show twice.
He ran. He ran.
No, but yeah,
the show, bro.
The guy's
he took
energy
over the show.
He picked up the baton and he just ran.
He ran with it, bro.
Gone.
It was crazy. There was so much shit to talk about with him. He was our most fired up guest.
Yes.
He was our most
Bro, I'm telling you, I watched the episode. I don't think we got any questions in, really.
We didn't.
No,
we just bounced off of his jokes.
Just bouncing off all the things that he would bring up.
The only question I remember asking was just, how did you blow up off of the stuff you were doing?
That's why I want to bring him back. I want to bring him back for the second time, like actually interview him. I'm going to pull him to the side and be like, yo, let us interview.
It's him and another friend that we're going to get to have both of them on the show. We're not going to say his name yet. He'll be surprised. Him and his partner in crime, for those that know Jonan. You know his partner in crime. I'll give a little hint. He's from our last movie, he was a flight attendant. For those that know.
So he's seen some places and probably seen some shit.
He's on the same type of level Jonan is, from what I remember. Those two are two peas in the pod.
Oh, yes. If he's still got the same energy level that I remember from school.
To have Jonan back with him on the show. But we got other guests too that are coming up for this month. It's a shame that we couldn't get the guests for this fucking episode.
That's fine. Like I said, GPS fails us.
But we had other slots and we had to move those guests to the following week. And then the other one for the week after that week. And then the week after that week after that week.
I mean, we'll figure it out. We're not mad. That's a good problem. I'll throw that into my good problem folder. You know? Oh, we have too many guests and we don't know how to work. Yo, that sounds like a great problem.
I didn't think of that. We do, yeah.
Sounds like a great problem.
We're kind of overflowing on guests now with the show. I mean,
we really have to sit back and be like, all right, hold up. All right, we can get you in here.
Yeah,
probably get you
that can be for this week.
Yo, can you wait until next month though?
Yeah.
No, that's great. That just shows that our show is getting
it's growing. It's definitely
getting
growing
out there to the people. People are hearing it. People are responding to it. I would like more interaction from the people listening, but I know that we're still in the beginning basis of it. We haven't reached.
It's just the fact that they're tuning in.
Just seeing the views, right? Just
how the
fact
views shot up.
That's
like I'm gonna tell you guys our last 3 views. So starting with Agents episode, that was episode 13. Episode 13 was at 75 views, which is higher than our average, 50 views. That's higher. Episode 14, the part 2 of El Delfino, is at 66, which is still higher than average, a little bit higher than average, not bad. And then our recent one, 429 views. Like, bro, what, dude? Bro,
that
what?
Shit roared. No, that was great. I'm telling you, man. I'm excited to see what happens in the future for this podcast.
Dude, it was awesome. And then 2 different people already got them confirmed to want to be guests on the show.
Yeah.
And they got good attention too that they can bring as well.
So we got some stuff coming for the people.
Exactly. The guests will keep rolling in. But like I said, we had to improvise because, it was
the last segment.
It's
nobody's
mishap. We were already here. We're set up. So we're like, you know what? Let's just shoot the show with, Stefan's out of town. Let's just shoot me and Smoke, the original hosts of the Roots. Because we haven't had an episode with us too since the second episode, which was released in, you're going to tell me this app got all these analytical bullshit. Ain't going to tell me the goddamn date this shit came out. Anyway, I'm sorry. Give me a second. Let me look for some bullshit.
Technology failing you too,
bro. Give me a second.
You, bro. GPS, technology, yo. Shit crazy.
This shit going to tell me all these, oh shit, I done picked the wrong. Let me see, bro. Let me look at the exact number of this shit. I'm going to see the exact date of when we last were both on a show, the 2 hosts, just us alone, October 17th. That was the last time.
Jesus.
October 17th. That
far back?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
God.
That's how long ago it was. So it was great to just, improvise, and Smoke came up with the idea of this could be a recap episode.
Yeah, because
since we made so much progress already.
We originally had plans for the guest that was coming. Last minute, mishap, whatever.
Yeah.
So
shit happens.
Turned into a recap episode.
Exactly. So I feel like it was well needed, especially after how much attention our last episode just got and how much good traction just came in.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's enough and we shoot weekly, so it's a lot to look back and touch base on and really recap on. So, Mr. Director, how much are we in on the episode?
How do you feel about Amber Rose's new tattoo on the forehead?
I don't like the tattoo, but she still looks fine.
No, she looks
great.
Do
not like the tattoo, though.
How do you feel about the tattoo on her forehead?
Do not like the tattoo. Girls, do not get tattoos on your face.
That's her son's name, I believe.
Get it on your arm or something.
I have never seen a worse spot to get a tattoo. That is like I've seen forehead tattoos, but they've been centered.
Imagine when your kid's old enough to understand that, and you're picking your kid up from school. Your mom picking up from school, and it just says your government name tatted on her freaking forehead, picking you up from school. It's kind of embarrassing. I think that's embarrassing.
No, it wasn't just them. It was also the game. He got Kobe tatted on his.
Oh well then.
There's been a slew of really bad face tats. I think Chris Brown got a shoe tatted on his face over the weekend too.
A shoe? What?
Yo, listen. If you're gonna get tattoos out of me.
Yeah.
Don't get some shit just to get some shit. I've never understood that. Like I've seen so many people, tribals and tribal design tattoos, and
it's just
why? Why do you have tribal tattoos?
Bruh.
And there'd be some shitty tribal tattoos. I've seen make sure y'all get better fucking tattoo artists, bro. Like for real. I've seen just big square fucking black things on your arm.
And then make sure to show Joanne your Inkaholic sticker when you're leaving the tattoo. Oh man, it's so
just trolling the whole city.
Oh man. Well, we're about 50 something minutes in, right? For our recap episode. All right. Well, we did good.
You want to talk about the albums that are coming out tonight?
We got albums coming out tonight. See, I'm out of the loop.
It's Thursday, going into Friday.
What do we got cooking?
At 12.
I almost said good looking. I was gonna be gay.
Hold on, let me bring up the list real quick. What you say? No, what you say?
Let me pour out some more fireballs.
Oh yes, we're gonna remember this is all apple juice. Relax, buddy. All right. So A Boogie will be dropping tonight at midnight.
He still has the hoodie.
A Boogie with
the hoodie. This is a big shot.
No. It's actually A Boogie now. He dropped the A Boogie with the hoodie.
Oh.
I remember when it was A Boogie with the hoodie.
A Boogie sounds cool now.
Half of New York sounds like A Boogie now. All right, so we got A Boogie. Then you got Migos, GNF featuring Young Thug and Travis Scott. That's a single that'll be dropping tonight as well. Then you got Future.
Migos and Young Thug?
Yes, and Travis Scott.
I haven't heard Migos drop something in a while.
Wow. Migos as a collective.
As a collective, exactly. Yes. Dude, that's it. Okay. That's going to be interesting. Cheers to that. Migos.
Cheers to the fans.
Cheers to you guys. It's a Thursday night, by the way.
If we live by his motto, every day is a Friday.
Exactly.
All right. So next up, we got Future and Drake, Life is Good, the remix.
There's a remix?
Featuring DaBaby and Lil Baby.
I'm not going to lie. I'm looking forward to this one because I've been playing Life is Good a lot. I've seen the video like 5 times already. I love the scene of Life is Good when Drake and Future is in there doing the little dance and they have the little bag in the hand.
And the Future part where he's like, I got tremendo for you for the cheese.
Yeah, yes. When he goes, bro, I love it.
It's the little bob though. Next time I'm out, I'm like, we out? Like, we gotta...
It's so cool, bro. It was an awesome video. The song is nice. A lot of the comments said, this is not Drake, this is Drizzy. I'm like, oh shit, he's back in his Drizzy
He's
back.
back in the Drizzy bag. I'm telling you, that song was nice, one of those when I first heard it. I'm not gonna lie. You know I'm a Drake fan.
It had to grow on me too.
It had to grow on me.
And I replayed the video and I played the song again. I'm like, and then when Future's part came and the beat switch, I'm like, oh, whoa.
Yo, Future killed it. He said, $3 million on the pinky. Yeah.
It's good because Drake's part, like, it gets into your head a little bit. You know, and like you listen to his lyrics Drake's and the beat flows, like, it gets you in. It sinks you into the song. Like, okay.
So now imagine the remix now with DaBaby and Lil Baby.
Too crazy.
The two babies.
Both babies plus Drake and Future.
What time is it? What time is it?
It's 11:11. Make a wish.
I hope the song come out at 12. That's my wish.
Dude, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I didn't know that's
listening to it.
Dude, I did not know there's a remix coming out. That's a really good song. Drake, Future, congrats. That was awesome. No, that's a hit. That's an awesome hit to start.
They've been making a lot of songs together. What a Time to Be Alive too. It's Room to Be Around the Corner.
That means I gotta look into it. I'm gonna look into that. I'm looking forward to that. That's awesome, dude.
All right, so who else? What else is dropping? Justin Bieber, Changes album. This is his first album in like
years. Mr. Bieber, and he's grown now. He's not a kid.
He's come out. He's already talked about like how his drug abuse and all the stuff that he was.
So he's been through his dark, and now he's back up on his climb. Let's see. All right, Justin, let's see
if he still got it.
Let's see if he got the juice, man. Even if you don't, you still already made it successful. So
you already blew it up, bro.
You already successful.
You blew up at like age 12.
So, exactly.
And all you said was "baby" like 80 times.
You beat all of us and all the artists in terms of early years. Yeah, exactly.
Gunna, I don't know if the album name is TBA or they're just saying to be announced. They haven't announced it yet.
Probably to be announced.
Unless it's TBA.
Unless it's called tough. To be announced. Gunna, to be announced.
To be announced. So what's the name? To be announced.
All right, okay. Like, you're going to announce the name? No. That's the name.
That's
to
the name.
Be announced.
So you're going to announce the name, right? No. All right. You got to look at him like that. All right, shut up, bro. All right. YG, Conclusions. Featuring Kalani, that's a single. Conclusions is spelled with a K. Spelled with a K, because he's a blood.
Oh.
Come on, man. We don't like C's around here. The one that really surprised me, Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap. You guys remember Fetty Wap? You remember Fetty Wap? Won't you come my way?
Yeah, dude. He's still around?
Yeah, surprisingly. Yeah, he's dropping an album called Trap and B. Trap and B. Not R&B, Trap and B.
I listen to the trap tracks.
Maybe be the sophisticated stuff you like. You're a sophisticated guy, right? That's your type of
episode. I flopped on the sophistication.
That's why I really like that episode because we did the whole listing.
Music thing, yeah. But that was a great segment.
Yeah. Those are some other stuff. Kodak Black is dropping something for Valentine's.
He's out of jail?
No. He's still in jail. He's going to be in jail for a while. Shout out to Kodak, bro. Please, when you come out, get the fuck out of fucking trouble, bro. God damn, son. Yo, man. I'm not going to get into it. Whatever. So he's dropping a song. It's called Because of You. I'm expecting this to be some Valentine's lovey stuff.
Some like imprint. I actually don't know. Oh my god, no! Continue, roll on.
All right, next up, Polo G, Go Stupid featuring Stunner 4 Vegas and NLE Chopper. That's a single.
They sound hood. I gotta listen to it.
I feel like you don't listen to any of this.
I don't listen to that.
Chief Keef has coming out with something
really?
TBA.
Oh, so they both got TBAs.
So they have to be announced.
Yeah, it has to be.
And then like the other ones are just some singles. Suicide Boys, their album's coming out. Stop Staring at the Shadows. Zaytoven, Lil Yachty, and Lil Keita dropping High Top Shoes.
Zaytoven, that's my. The Soulja Boy phone call song for those that don't know my reference. when Soulja Boy said on the track, when he said, see Zaytoven, that's my nigga. I mean, he meant to say fucking with him forever, but he was so high recording. The song came out saying, Zaytoven, that's my nigga. I've been fucking him forever.
I really have questions for Zaytoven as the producer, bro. I'm not even questioning Soulja Boy at all for what he said. Like, he's already being questioned for what he said and a past abundance of fucking bullshit he's done. But I really gotta ask Zaytoven as a producer, because as a producer, you sit there and you gotta listen to that track like 80 times. How did you feel, bro? Or how do you hear that beginning and you're just like, yo, this shit gonna bang, bro. Shit gonna be a hit.
I thought it was hard, bro. Shit really got that hard rhythm to it. What do you mean that hard rhythm?
Where you trying to go with this, bro?
Let's move on from that. That's the backstory to that Zaytoven joke.
Okay, well, and then the other two are Cowboy Barbarian featuring Lil TJ, and then Luke Kell. I haven't heard of this artist.
Me neither.
But those are this music that's dropping over the weekend. So
let's see. By episode 17, we can see how it is.
I really hope. I'm putting all my money right now on the feature Drake feature. Remix. That's gonna be Baby and Lil Baby on it.
That's gonna be something, bro. That's gonna be something. Well, folks, let's go wrap this episode up.
It was a quick recap episode.
Good recap episode. Episode 16.
On the way, coming soon.
Well, that's we just finished. So yeah, it's gonna be for them. It's gonna be well. They're watching.
Oh yeah, right.
For us,
guys, it's not coming soon. Yeah. You just got it.
yeah. Us is dropping soon.
For us, it's dropping soon.
Stay tuned for episode 17, man. Stay tuned for episode 18, man. We have a guest lineup that we have to get situated and make sure that they know the address is coming here.
We're gonna fix it again. Sorry tonight for the guests that couldn't make it.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Next time
man.
we'll try to. More organized. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I planned this out.
I blame GPS.
I had to, but I mean, I don't know. Is that I gave this
Garmin, fix your shit, man.
Yeah. Okay. It is what it is. So we got more guests coming up, man, and some funny guests too, man. Don't think we're picky with our guests, by the way. Like, just letting you know.
Yeah, we try to make sure we got a good guest that
can like really flow with us. Exactly. The first couple episodes were like experimenting, but we got it now. We got it down pat, baby. So, folks, with that being said, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for showing love. Thank you all for subscribing, for following us, because we're goddamn outstanding, folks. We are out of here.
Have a great weekend. Have a great Valentine's. Yo.